Hey Facebook family, it's Vanessa Pedronelli here. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I've recorded a video, and I really felt guided the last couple days to come live again and bring the Facebook community, bring Facebook family together. Hello, Monique. Hi, Livia. So for those of you who are joining, this is a community gathering tonight. This is not just me doing a masterclass or any sort of training. More so, I've just really felt the intense energy and the deep longing for all of us, wherever we are in the world, to come together and connect, especially during such a time of uncertainty. I don't have to go through all of the events that are happening in the world right now. I think we're all pretty familiar with what's going on and what's happening. And, I've been in a lot of conversations lately with a lot of people, whether it's on a world level, global level, it's, on a national level. Hi, Emma. Love you too, darling. Whether it's on a personal level, people are going through a lot right now. There is some intense stuff happening in people's lives. There is an intense yearning to experience something different in themselves and around the world. And man, I've been feeling the energy. I don't know about you guys. Hi, Ravinder. Hi, Steven. Yes, big time we need to spread the love and light. Absolutely. So I've been feeling the energy a lot in my body, very intensely. For those of you who are tuning in right now, first of all, welcome and thank you. I'd love, to have you say hello, introduce yourself. And for those of you who are healers, who are teachers, practitioners, coaches, those of you who are empaths, intuitive, sensitives, have you been feeling the energy lately of everything that's been going on? Please know that I'm not the only one going through all this. The point of me doing this is because I see so many of us struggling on the path alone all over the world. Hi, Lisa Marie. Nice to have you here. That now more than ever, what is really going to help us get through these challenging times, these times of great uncertainty. That's really what, is happening here. Great times of uncertainty that we have to unite and come together. As cliche as that might sound, now more than ever, we have got to come together. And for those of you who are leaders, okay, and I've been saying this, for a few Facebook Lives that I've been doing, okay, leaders, teachers, light workers, people who know that you were born to be here and do a particular thing at this point in time in human history. I truly firmly believe what's been coming through me in terms of guidance, spiritual guidance, is that this is why we were born. This is why we are here at this time. This is what we've been training for. This is what we've been preparing for. It is for these turbulent times that we are going through in humanity's evolution, in consciousness, and this awakening that is happening. I see all of this that we're experiencing right now on the planet as the opportunity for massive growth, massive awakening. And so for those of you who are on the cutting edge of consciousness work, for my teachers, my leaders, my influencers, you know who you are, the conscious, soulful, awakened individuals who are tuning in right now, my loves, this is your time. There's no more hiding. We cannot stop our missions now. The world and many people are going to be going through a great deal of chaos and uncertainty and fear, mega fear. And this is our opportunity now to really come in and hold these people, be there for these people who are going through what they're experiencing. But if we allow ourselves to get pulled out of our missions, which from many of the conversations I've been having with people, whether it be on a personal or professional level, I know that a lot of people are getting sucked in to the fear and to that uncertainty. So I want you to know something. as we climb the ascension ladder, as we move closer to enlightenment, if you will, okay, the greater the relationship we need to have to uncertainty. And we are clearly faced with that right now. For those of you who feel the uncertainty, please let me know. Start commenting. I want to hear, please engage with me. This is about community building right now. This is about us coming together. Your voice is important, not just my voice here. I want to hear from you. Please don't hide. We can't be hiding anymore. Speak up, speak out. I want to hear from you. Lisa, thank you for being so vulnerable and telling me that this is making you cry already. Yes, thank you for being a part of this movement, sister. Yes, Monique, thank you. Oh, you're not alone in the fear and feeling lost, Livia, at all. Not at all. I mean, everyone on the planet, we are all sentient beings. We're experiencing this together. Hi, Danielle, welcome. Yes, exactly. So that is such a great point, Emma, because it is about feeling the fear and continuing to move forward anyway, especially for those of us who are very connected to our missions and to our purpose. And when I say missions and purpose, I don't always refer to, people who are professionally helping other people. We have this tendency to believe that in order for us to be in purpose, we have to be doing something on a great scale, or we have to be really helping people professionally and making money doing it. For some people, that is our path. I feel blessed and grateful to say that that is a big part of my path. But that does not mean that it is for everyone. But that does not mean that you are not in service and that you are not showing up and helping people by being who you are. So the more pulled out of your center you become, and what I mean by your center, okay, it's you being connected to your heart and to truth. Truth always overrides fear. Love always takes over the fear, the uncertainty. So it's coming back to this deep place of trusting your truth and anchoring that fully into your mission, into your light, into your being, and into your presence. Because that's what we need to do. So I'm just going to keep up with some of the comments here because I see some really great stuff happening, some great engagement. Thank you, Stephen. I'm feeling myself back from getting caught up in the strong feelings and not getting paralyzed with fear. Yes, yes. Yes, exactly. It is feeling the fear. We definitely don't want to bypass anything. We can recognize it, we can feel this, and continue to move forward anyways. So tonight, what I wanted to do, for those of you who are at home, for those of you who are not driving, please do not be doing this while you're operating a vehicle. If any of you listen to my guided meditations that I've recorded in my programs or that I have out, you know that I often say this. Do not be operating any heavy machinery or be driving a vehicle. What I want to do is actually have us come back to our centers. Because right now, more than ever, for all of us, whether we're doing this type of work professionally, we're leaders, we're influencers, trailblazers, change makers, visionaries, transformational artists, or, we are showing up in the world and we are just shining our light, loving everybody that we're coming into contact with. We're feeling the fear, we're moving forward anyways. What's so important right now and is so imperative is that we keep coming back to grounding and coming into our center, coming back into our bodies, coming back into our hearts, coming back to the truth. So tonight, what I wanted to do is actually invite those of you who are joining me here live. If you're at home, if you're in a space that you can do this, please close your eyes and let's just take a moment to go through a very brief practice of coming back to our bodies, coming back to our truth, coming back to love. So what I'm going to do is just guide you very briefly, through this process. Welcome, Carolyn. Nice to have you here. Place your feet flat on the floor. Your knees are bent. And allow your spine to be nice and tall. I have the perfect chair that's underneath me. And this is something that you can do regularly. So if you already have a meditation practice or self-care practice, this is a great time to step that up and to be consistent with it. That's one thing that's going to be very important. If you want to come back to your center, you want to feel the fear and continue to move forward anyway. You want to really get back into your heart, get back to your truth, come back to your missions. We have to come back to ourselves first. And self-care is the most important tool One of the tools that I would say I'm pretty masterful at teaching at this point, because I've been doing this for a long time. I've been experimenting with this for many years myself. If we don't have a strong self-care ritual, routine, or practice, it's very easy for us to allow our environment and what's going on outside of us to pull us off our center and to create a lot of distress, to create more uncertainty. And we're actually not of service, and not of full service, I would say, to other human beings and to the people around us when we are not fully full. We're not filled up, when we're not actually in alignment to our center and the core of our being. Welcome, Diego. Nice to have you here. So let's begin this process and this brief little meditation that I'll take you through. And, for those of you who are advanced practitioners in this, just be with me in this, and let's send some energy, let's send some gritting, some light, some love out into the world. Let's join and unite here this evening. So spine nice and tall. I like to bring my hands so that they're facing up and my fingers together, so that we are allowing energy to come into our hands. Our hands are receivers and transmitters of energy. So let's allow that energy to come into our bodies, life force energy to move through us. Relax your belly, and just for a moment, come back to your breath. Take full, deep inhales and exhales in and out through the nose, or an exhale out of the mouth. Just give yourself this opportunity, my friends, my Facebook family, just to slow down, to unplug from the outside world, to ground yourself, to come back to your center and to your body. Just with pure observation, become aware of the sensations that are moving through your body. Maybe it's the beating of your heart. There's tingling sensations. And can you just, for this short period of time, not think about what you have to do after our time here together? Not think about what's going on in the world. Not contributing to fear. Not projecting into the future of what may or may not happen. And just allow my love, my support for you in this moment to be a source of hope during a time where we may feel hopeless and powerless right now. So with every exhale, maybe intending that you're releasing a little bit of that tension, tightness, fear, some of that energy that you've been noticing, feeling in your body for the last week or two. Bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Relax your jaw. Just giving yourself permission to relax here for a moment. Drop your shoulders away from your ears, sliding the shoulder blades down your back. With every inhale, allow your belly to inflate like a balloon, and on your exhales, allow your belly to deflate. And just feel the support of the earth, the floor, your chair, your couch below you. Come back to your heart. And the field, the energetic field of your heart has the ability to completely take up so much more space than the fear, than the uncertainty, and the worry, and the resistance. So for those of you who are leaders and who are teachers, who do this work often, just allow yourself for this moment to take off any masks or roles that you need to play and just be. If you feel any emotions, allow the emotions to flow through you. Feel them. Acknowledge them, honor them. And as you come into your heart, you start to feel the love for yourself, love for your loved ones, for your families, for your friends, for your communities, for your clients, customers, patients, colleagues. Just allow yourself to feel the love for yourself. Everyone's doing the best they can right now, the level of consciousness that they're at. Sink more deeply into the love that is naturally a part of our human existence. And as you feel that love, maybe start to see it grow and emanate outward. Start to see the love in your heart take up your space, the room you're in, your home. You start to see it flow outward as it expands with every breath. Start to see it extending out to the city you live in, the state, the province, the area, your town that you live in. See your love expanding out toward the country you reside in, wherever you are in the world, to the region of the world that you're in, the continent. Start to expand with every breath, love in your heart, until you see the entire planet enveloped in your own love energy. Start to send that love to your dear brothers and sisters around the world who may be in great distress, in pain, hardship, suffering. Send extra love to the people that we're in conflict with, that we are angry and frustrated toward, whoever that may be, wherever they are in the world. The resonance and the energy field of our heart centers is much more powerful than we may even think. So if you're noticing or feeling resistance towards us, thinking that it's not going to make a difference, believe me, it does. Just allow your mind to be in stillness right now. Just allow your heart to do its work. Blanket the entire planet with love. Maybe saying a little prayer or blessing or some positive words of hope, silently or out loud in your space. Bringing the world together, uniting, bringing more peace, more love, more awakening in the most easeful, graceful way. I know we're not in control of outcomes. I know it may look like we're a far way away from really building a new earth and coming together. But just know that where we're at, there is a perfection to all of this. This is an opportunity for all of us to have first in our own hearts, in our own backyards and lives, to really be the change we want to see in the world. And just take a few breaths, breathing that in, sending those prayers, those positive words and energy out to all our brother, sister souls around the planet. And bringing it back to ourselves, maybe even placing your hands on your heart. And just for this moment, breathing in love and appreciation for who you are, for the journey you're on. Even giving gratitude, appreciation for the challenges that you experience, for their serving you as it serves all of us, for all the wonderful, beautiful blessings in your life. Just for a moment, being in awe and recognition of all the things that are working out for you in your life right now. All the good. Just know, as you slowly start to come back, that your service and who you are is so important. It is so needed right now in the world and at this time. And the more you can keep coming back and doing this type of practice consistently, the more you can keep coming back to connecting to your center, to your heart, to your truth, the more you can be committed to your inner work. I am such an advocate for this. And those of you who know me and have been following me, I will always say that. I will say that until the entire world understands the importance of personal and spiritual development and the continuation of our evolution. It doesn't stop. It just keeps expanding and growing. That it all comes down to who we're being and how we're showing up in the world, because your thoughts, your feelings, your energy are contributing to what's going on in the world. So the most important thing to keep coming back to every day, no matter what is going on in our world, no matter how chaotic it gets, how hopeless it seems, how powerless you feel, keep coming back to you. Keep coming back to this. You know, we're all here for a specific reason at this time. We're all important in this expansion and evolution of our species, of our time here. So just know that, yes, our intentions can absolutely change things. So please, guys, do not give up. Do not give up a second before the miracles start to arrive. I really, truly predict, and I've been feeling this for many years, that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be needing your help, that are going to be needing your particular medicine and energy. And so for leaders and influencers, trailblazers, change makers, transformational artists, this is your time to step up and rise up. This is your time to really continue to work on yourself so you can hold more space, you can impact more people, you can be more available for the people who are coming, who are going to be needing you in the coming years. Because it's already happening. And I'm sure many of you see that. Yeah, we need to unite. We need to support each other. And we need to really promote this transformational work that I know so many of you are doing now more than ever. So I just want to go through. Hi, Georgette. I'm going to go through some of the messages here. Oh, you guys are so awesome participating. Thank you. Jessica, it's so nice to have you here. And Kayleen. And yeah, Jessica, I'm so glad that you're here and that you caught this live, that you need this right now. I understand the feeling of being overwhelmed. I get that. It's a lot of people are experiencing that, myself included at times. Absolutely. Erin, thanks for joining. And Lisa, yes, sister. Stephen, you're welcome. I'm glad that this was what you needed tonight. And absolutely, I again agree with you that our intentions absolutely change things. I've seen how my own intentions have changed my life, and how I've seen my clients' lives changed with their intentions that are very much connected to their heart and their soul. Sarah, it's so nice to have you. Welcome, my love. And Emma says, wow, that was so powerful and so appreciated. Thank you. You're so welcome, my love. Thank you for joining. Lisa, if meditation was available in pill form, everyone would be taking it. Yes, yes, absolutely. Thank you, sister, for the work that you're doing in this world. I appreciate you and for what you're doing and who you're being. And thank you, Stephen, for acknowledging the good work. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is my devotion. This has been my path for many, many years. You know, since I was a little girl, and one of these days maybe I'll come on alive and I'll tell, you know, my story a little bit more for those of you who don't know me and who don't know my background and my story. But since I was a little girl, I knew that I was here for a very particular purpose and reason, and this is it. I really felt like there was like a very strong light switch that almost went on in November that said this is the time, and I feel like there's a calling for a lot of us that we're experiencing that. Divided we fall, says Emma, but united in love we will rise stronger than ever. Yes, girl, I hear you. I hear you. Georgette, so great to have you. Oh, I am great, Georgette. You're a beautiful soul. It's nice to have your presence here. Thank you for being here. Oh, yes, and I'm so glad, Livia, that you were able to be here. Yes, it's morning for you. That's right. And I'm glad you feel it in your heart and your skin and your whole being. Renelle, welcome, sister. So we'll start to wrap up here. If there's any other comments or questions that you have, you know, the final thing I just really want to share with all of you is a couple things. You're not alone. I swear every conversation I have with a woman, because right now I've been really working with women in the last couple of years, every woman that I talk to, no matter where they're at on their journeys, all feels alone on some level and needs community and tribe. So you're not alone. There are a lot of people out there who are feeling the same way as you, and you know, this is a time to unite. This is a really important time for us to connect. So if this video resonated for you and you feel like this little short meditation that I've done tonight, the words that I've said and have expressed to you are really speaking to your heart and soul, please share this with your friends and your loved ones, with your tribe. You know, I've always said sharing is caring, and the more that we can get this work and these messages out into the world, like, please share this video, you know, pass it along, tag a friend. It would be amazing, because we just need to bring more people into this, knowing that they're not alone, knowing that there are people who are all, you know, a part of this mission that we're all on right now, that so many of us are feeling compelled to step into continuously. And for any women who are watching, I'm in my final days of enrollment for my Soul Aligned Success Sisterhood. So this is my call out from my heart to yours, my invitation into my sisterhood, my tribe, where I bring together conscious, soulful, heart-centered women who are entrepreneurs and who are professionals in the world, who feel a calling to step in and become the highest version of themselves. Because when we become the highest version of ourselves, we are so much more available for service and for all the abundant blessings that God, the universe, is here to provide for us. If this is speaking to you, I need to hear from you right away, because I'm in my final days of enrollment. I only have a few spots left. Not in this program, Mark, but if there are men who feel, you know, compelled or resonate with my message, please, I want to hear from you too. This is not just keeping men out. I love working with men as well, but the SAS program is for women, and it brings women together. So if this is something that's speaking to you, or you feel like it would speak to a woman in your life, all I ask is just, you know, share this message and this invitation. We'll be starting in February. It's a beautiful group of women that I'm bringing together, and we dive deep. We go on a very beautiful, immersive mentorship journey. I'm here for you, and that's it. I just want to bring more people together and introduce more of my work into the world so that it can help more people, because I've seen what this work does for myself and for the women and the men that have worked with me in the last 8 years. And I just want to give this gift to those of you who are ready, who are willing to step up and continue to become the highest version of themselves and to really be a light in this world. So I'm going to just check some of these last messages here. Yes, Livia, you're not alone. Yeah, absolutely. And Chris says this has coincided with what happened with me yesterday. I've stepped away from the fear and I began, yeah, beautiful. I love hearing all about your journeys, guys. This is so awesome. It's just compelling for me to know. And, there's days where I feel alone too in this, so it's so nice to know that we're all coming together. This is what it's all about. Yes. I love that, Stephen. I love that idea. Mark, if you're interested in this, I want to hear from you. And thank you, John, for saying that I'm a lovely woman. I really appreciate you seeing that in me deeply. I do. Monique, the best thing I ever did for myself was join SAS. Love, thank you. Thank you for the support around that. I've so enjoyed and love having you a part of the program and being in the alumni. It's amazing having you there. And same thing with you, Emma. Thank you for being a part of the sisterhood and doing this work. I'm so honored and so deeply humbled and grateful to have the women that have joined me. And so if this is speaking to you, I would love to have a conversation with you as well. So my loves, I wish you a beautiful evening wherever you are in the world, when you watch this, if you come back to it. Thank you for joining me here tonight. I will be back soon. I'm going to be offering actually a live training soon online for those of you who are interested. So stay tuned. That will be coming up very soon. And until then, I send you a lot of blessings from San Diego, California. Let's continue to shine our love and come back to our truth and our centers. And I'm right here with you, supporting you every step of the way. I got you. Okay, good night, everyone. Much love to you. Bye-bye.